the Red Desert. Its geography is unpredictable, as are its caves and caverns. One moment, sheer breathtaking monuments, then sand, rock, and manzanita. Old-timers say few persons have ever crossed her torrid wasteland and reached the safety of an international border which lies on the other side. Yet there are always those who, for one reason or another, must throw caution to the wind and attempt conquering the many square miles of desolation. This story has to do with just such an attempt. The year 1875. President Grant was in office, and he assigned his #1 manhunter to the case known as File 63. His name, Pecos Jones. Yes, Pecos. Way out of six-gun range, isn't he? What would you give for a rifle? Or a drink of water? Or a horse? You let him get away, and you were the only man who could get him. At least that's what they said back in Washington.
If anybody can get Lefty Jordan, it's a Pecos kid. He's the best man the department has.
Well, thanks very much for the compliment, Colonel, but...
You say so, Colonel. That's good enough for me. I've never known you to be wrong about a man yet. As you probably realize, tracking down Lefty Jordan isn't an ordinary assignment. He's a dangerous, vicious killer. The last 4 men who went after him never returned. Picture, Colonel.
This is the only picture we have. And that was taken almost 10 years ago when he was working with the Dawson gang. I think I better explain to you that he was more than just a member of that gang. He was the brains behind them.
And he's a dangerous man, too. Possibly the most dangerous man in the country today.
Well, then he isn't just a bandit and a killer. I mean by that isn't the only reason you want him.
Right. When Lefty Jordan disappeared, almost half of everything the Dawson gang stole, money, gold bullion, and bonds, disappeared with him.
We are not too concerned about the gold and other things we believe he possesses. But what he plans to do with it is of grave concern to us. And that is to turn it all into United States currency and to eventually set up a state of his own.
Where should I start looking for him, Mr. President?
The last 4 men who went after him were last heard of somewhere around here, Antelope, on the outer edge of the Red Desert, on the western frontier. There's no law there, no sheriff, no marshal. I can't say that it makes me happy to send a man on such an assignment. You will be given proper credentials, should you need them. But my advice to you is strongly against making your identity known.
That's right, Pecos. Don't show your credentials whatever you do.
Well, I think I have a pretty good disguise in mind, sir. Tell me, sir, are there any more details available about Jordan? I mean by that, is he tall, short, medium-sized? Has he any identifying features?
He has a coiled snake tattooed on his left forearm.
Well, that isn't much to go on, sir, but I'll do my best.
I'm sure you will. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
As long as we're going to be together for 5 or 6 hours, we might as well get acquainted. What did you say your name was, mister?
I didn't say, but it's Jones, Pecos Jones.
Nice to know you. I'm John Williams. And the young lady?
Well, I haven't had the pleasure myself.
Hazel Carter.
How do you do, Miss Carter? This is Mr. Williams.
Pleased to meet you.
How do you do?
And this is Mr.
Jackson, ma'am. Sparky Jackson. I'm proud to meet you. Oh, my poor head.
Mr. Jackson is suffering from a little celebration. We met in Dodge City the other day. I persuaded him to come to Antelope with me. He's a jeweler and watchmaker by trade. You see, our last one met with an unfortunate accident.
What sort of unfortunate accident did your last jeweler have?
Metal poisoning.
Metal doesn't poison you.
Lead does.
Oh, you mean... Oh.
What line of work are you in, Mr. Jones?
Well, some people don't call it work. I play cards.
A gambler?
That's right. I became involved in a little trouble back east. You might say I'm traveling for my health.
You'll find that people in Antelope don't ask too many questions about a person's past. You know, you and I might be able to do a little work together.
Yeah? What is your business, Mr. Williams?
I own the Last Chance Saloon in Antelope. All the gambling it's done is done there. I could use a good man. You see, one of my dealers met with an unfortunate accident.
Look at that, would you? I bet there's 1,000,000 robbers waiting for us. Oh, we'll all be killed.
It's just a dead limb blown down by the wind.
Can you give me a hand with that tray, Mr. Williams?
Certainly.
How many of them are there?
Well, let's see. About 400 or 500 maybe, not counting the Indians. There must be more coming, though.
You think the three of us can handle it?
Oh, I think so. It isn't too big. You know, it's kind of funny, this log being across the road. There's no other indication of a high wind. You, see something, Mr. Williams?
Huh? Oh, no, nothing. I thought I saw a rider up there. I guess it was just a stray steer or a loose horse. Anyway, I was wrong. Well, if we're gonna move this limb, we better get started.
Yeah.
Have they gone?
I don't think so. Maybe they've gone to get reinforcements.
That tree had me worried for a minute.
All right, you hand over your money.
Oh, listen, you're wasting your time. I haven't any money, not a red cent, I tell you. It's you. Oh, it was the magic words that saved us. That's what it was.
Get out of there.
Thank you.
Are we here?
I think so. I thought it was a pretty pleasant trip, too.
Yeah, a great trip. I loved every minute of it. My bag.
I'll have one of the men bring your bags over to the hotel, Miss Carter.
Thanks, Mr. Williams. By the way, would there be an opening for an entertainer at the Last Chance Saloon?
Well, there might be, miss. Why don't you drop in?
All right. I'll be over to see you later this afternoon.
Goodbye.
Oh, Hank, take Jackson over to the jewelry shop and open it up for him, will you?
You mean the shop that poor old Henry used to keep?
That's right. Is that the man who had the metal poisoning? Oh, you know, Mr. Williams, I'm not a very good jeweler at all. And now, I'm
come
sure
on,
if you look
old-timer,
for
to show you what a good landlord I am, I won't charge you any rent until you're established.
Oh.
Here's your first job. It's been giving me a little trouble lately.
Oh, well.
See what you can do with it.
Thanks very much, Mr. Williams.
Goodbye, Sparky.
Goodbye.
You know, we give old Henry the biggest funeral this town ever had. Even went on the reservation to get engines.
Come on in and refresh yourself.
Thanks. May I have my bag, please?
Do you have a drink?
No, thanks.
Bill, have one of the boys pick up my bags down at the station.
Sure thing.
Hello, John. Hello, Deke. This is my partner, Deacon Smith, Pecos Jones. How do you do, Mr. Jones?
Mr. Smith, nice place you have here.
We like it. John, I'd like to see you a minute. All right. Help yourself to the lunch. See you later.
Thanks.
Howdy. Like a cup of coffee?
Yes, please.
Cream and sugar?
Just cream, please. Thank you.
What's the big idea? Why don't you leave your baggage where it belongs?
Well, I'm sorry. I hope you didn't hurt yourself.
Stranger around here, ain't you? Well, then I don't suppose you know who I am, do you? Horn's the name. Bob Horn, if that means anything to you. Maybe you didn't hear me. I said the name was Horn. What's the matter with you? Is that all you can do is eat? Why don't you speak up when I'm talking to you? Well, listen, you. I said answer me.
Go away.
What did you say?
I said go away. When I want to play with you, I'll let you know.
All right, mister, you asked for it.
Do something?
Yeah, but I don't need a gun, too.
Is this what you lost? Now, just step back a little. A little more. You know, they tell me these guns are mighty good instruments. Yes, sir. Look at there, how those shells come out. Back easy. You know, you're a little impulsive. You know, a gun can come in handy sometime. Really can. But in this case... Now look, I told you I didn't want to play. Beat it.
Everything all right?
Fine. Food's good, too.
You handled Horn beautifully.
Thanks. You know, you ought to coach your men a little better.
So you saw through it, eh? Good, I was just testing you. You have to be careful when I hire someone to work for you. We wouldn't want anybody that scares too easily.
Did I pass your test?
You sure did. Let's get down to business, Pecos. How does 100 a week and 25% of anything you win for the house sound to you?
Well, sounds fair enough.
Good, then you're hired.
Here's an advance. Be here tonight at 9 o'clock.
Thanks. Use this to buy a horse.
I appreciate the job, Mr. Williams.
I hope you'll enjoy working here, Miss Carter.
Good evening, Pecos. How do you think I look?
Well, Miss Carter, you look, you sure do.
Hi, Pecos. Thought I'd try my luck. Who knows? Maybe tonight's my night.
Excuse me, Miss Carter.
Be good to me, Rabbit's Foot.
Good evening, Mr. Horn.
Give me some chips and a deal of cards.
Care to cut 'em? Where'd you get that? I thought you were broke.
I fixed a man's watch.
Well, this'll be a little draw, gentlemen.
I pass.
Pass.
All of them for $5.
Well, I think I'll call that.
I've got a call.
Raise $5.
I call.
Oh, no, I have to stay. Cards, gentlemen.
Give me 2.
2.
2.
2.
Give me 1.
1. Dealer takes 3.
I'll check to the razor.
I'll check.
I check.
I bet $10.
I'll call that and raise you 10 more.
Well, that takes care of me.
I can't call.
Re-raise $10.
I'll call that and raise you 10 more.
Well, I'll just call you.
I've got you beat. And the 3 ladies.
I have 2 pair. Both 9s. Well, what do you know about that? I guess maybe...
Shut up.
Yes, sir. I raise.
All right, what do you got this time?
A house full of aces.
Cash me in.
You broke up the game, Sparky.
Yes, sirree. The drinks are on me, on Sparky Jackson. Yes, sir.
What's the matter with you? Can't you stand up? Too much money in your pockets, huh? That's enough, Horn. This time things are going to be a little different, funny boy. I'm going to show you how it feels to look silly. I'm going to see if you can dance as well as you can play tricks. Are you going to start dancing, or am I going to shoot off your toes?
I'm sorry, Mr. Williams. I know Horn's one of your men, but his manners are bad.
Well, that's all right, Pecos. You're a good boy with your fists. Say, don't you carry a gun?
No, why?
Nothing.
Pecos, Mr. Williams is right.
It's nice of you to be concerned, Miss Carter, but I've done all right without one so far, haven't I?
Thanks, Pecos, thanks.
That's all right, Sparky. Maybe you can do the same thing for me sometime.
Oh, you bet, I sure will. Well, oh, no.
What do you say we play some more poker? You're pretty hot tonight.
Yes, so are you.
Doesn't look like much of a take for the house tonight.
I'm sorry, Mr. Smith. I just couldn't win. That Sparky was real lucky.
Can't always win. Pecos wants to win as much as we do, don't you, Pecos?
That's right. The more I win for you, the more I make for myself. Well, it's been kind of a busy day. Think I'll turn in.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Find anything? Nope. Just clean shirts, some old clothes, and a gun. A gun? That's funny. Thought you said he didn't have a gun.
I said he didn't carry one. Anything else?
Nothing, boss. The guy looks clean to me.
We still better keep our eye on him.
Yeah. Go get that jeweler and tell him we want to see him over here right away. Very good, Sparky, very good.
Yes, I know, but...
All right, boys, you know what to do with it.
Get off your horse. Come on, get off. Over here. Over here. All right, turn around. Turn around.
You'll never get away with this.
No, we'll see. Ha! Ha! Ha!
ain't going to leave us here without horses, are you?
Why, sure. The road isn't so rough, and it's a beautiful night for a walk. Have fun, boys.
Hey, boys!
Well, let's have it.
Well, we got held up. You roped me off and took our guns and then spooked the horses.
Where did all this happen?
Well, up at Coyote Pass, we had to walk all the way back.
I suppose you lost the stuff, too, huh?
Did you recognize any of them?
No, there was only one man. He was wearing a neckerchief over his face.
You boys may not be as stupid as you'd like to have us think you are. You're not as smart as you think either. Now, what did you do with the stuff?
Boss, you know we wouldn't cross you.
You went to a lot of trouble of cooking up a fantastic story about a masked bandit. And took a long walk back here to prove it to me. And now you'd like to have me send you out with another batch of jewelry, wouldn't you?
The trouble with you boys, you're too greedy. If you were going to double cross us, you should have kept on going.
You don't think we really took that stuff?
Where is that package?
Oh, now, wait a minute, boss. I know what you're thinking. You're wrong. It's just like we said. This lone rider comes up out of nowhere. All of a sudden, like we're looking into a six-gun.
You changed your mind about talking now?
Yeah, but boss, we told you the truth.
Take a look at Vegas Jones.
Well, what's he doing in that outfit?
That neckerchief he's wearing. That's the same man that held us up last night.
Are you sure?
Of course I am.
I'll take care of that, gentlemen.
Just a minute. We want those jewels back. You and Horn go down to the street and bring Mr. Pecos Jones up here.
Give me a gun.
Williams wants to have a talk with you.
Sure. Anytime. Tell him to come on down.
Upstairs.
Unbuckle your gun belt, Pecos, and let it drop.
I suggest you two do the same. You're under arrest for possession of government gold and forcing Sparky Jackson to make commercial jewelry out of it.
United States Marshal, eh? Well, that makes it different. The boss wanted to see you alive. But, mister, you just committed...
Take it. You all right? I can't tell you now. Cover the back door and watch for Williams. I'm going in the front.
Yeah, sure. Pecos. He's gone. He came down the back stairs and he... Here, take this with you. My rabbit's foot.
Thanks, Sparky.
Yeah.
Mile after tortuous mile, Pecos continued his relentless search until morning found him on the outer edge of the Red Desert. So he didn't leave you to die, did he, Pecos? He's coming back to kill you and make sure.
Ho! What's the matter with you all of a sudden?
Of course you haven't earned it, but it looks like you're going to get another crack at it.
Goodness, come in, come in. Oh, I'm glad to see you, Pecos. Tell me, did you get him?
Yeah.
Good.
Here's your good luck charm, Sparky. I sure needed it.
Oh, that's all right. You keep it, Pecos.
Well, thanks. I'll keep it to remember you by. There's one more favor I'd like to have you do for me.
Well, sure, friend. What is it?
Lend me your gun.
Well, here, but you... What do you want it for? You got the man you went after, didn't you?
Well, not exactly. You see, the man I was looking for has a snake tattooed on his left arm. Williams didn't.
Oh?
Step back, Sparky. Take off your coat.
All right.
Now roll up your sleeve. The left one. You're under arrest, Lefty Jordan.
You're smart, Pecos. But you know something? You're not smart enough. You didn't think I'd give you a loaded gun, did you? And I would...
Pecos, I just heard that...
That's the last one, Marshal.
All right, Hank, thank you. Well, goodbye, Miss Hazel, and thanks for everything.
You'll come back sometime?
Well, maybe. You can't ever tell where I'll be. Goodbye, and good luck to you. All right, Hank, take it away.
And thus ended Lefty Jordan, and the case of File 63 was closed.